So we're still in the middle of the playing lesson, but we've come to a shot that you told me you're not very comfortable doing. So we're going to see if we can adapt to it and get you to feel more comfortable. So I know kind of when we first started on hole one, you kind of had a similar shot. And you said you kind of like to take the pitching wedge out and bump and run these types of shots, or sometimes even putt it. You're not very like a high lofted wedge, kind of handsy flop shot kind of guy, which is fine. That's an easy way to eliminate a lot of trouble. But here we have about a 20-yard shot, which would be pretty standard for you. But we have sprinkler heads in the way, which is going to make it a little more difficult for you. So there's two ways you can play this. I mean, you could try and get really fancy with it and land it within like a foot or two, and you can try and say par, which is one option. But that also brings in a lot of play. You can leave it short, you can thin it over the green. So we want to eliminate the big numbers. Another scenario, you can kind of just put it somewhere in the green and give yourself a putt at bogey or par. Sorry, right?
Right.
So let's just see how you would play this shot to begin with. So normally with your pitching wedge, you're kind of going to hit it back of stance, hands forward, weight on your left foot.
There you go.
Yeah. Let's see how you would play this shot. All right, that's not bad. So that's kind of if you had your pitching wedge and nothing there, that works out fine. But here we have a lob wedge. So what we're going to do is we're going to put it on your front foot. We're going to open the face up a little bit, and instead of kind of hitting that small little putting stroke shot, try and take it back a little further and try and accelerate and keep your head still through the whole shot. And the bounce of that club will lift the ball in the air. Okay. Go ahead, let's try it. Open the face up a little bit, ball in front of your stance. Very good. Got about 4 feet for par. Let's try it one more time. Same thing. Front of your stance, open the face up a little bit, keep your head still. Don't even look at those. Oh, that was awesome. That was, I mean, that's just it's another shot that I think you'd only have to use if you have to adapt to a situation like this. Because again, like I said, if those sprinkler heads aren't there, you don't have to worry about that at all, right? You can take out your pitching wedge or even putt it. But I mean, sometimes it's going to happen. There's sprinkler heads everywhere, so you're going to have to adapt to that, right? And so I think if we continue to practice that shot, you'll get very comfortable with it. I mean, it didn't really look like you struggled with it. I know it's kind of a practice situation. It might be different when you're playing, but overall, I think, is that something that you can practice and kind of throw in the bag?
It'd be nice to have that shot in the bag.
Exactly.
Sure.
So, I mean, especially like if you have shots where you don't have a lot of green to work with, that sometimes will come in handy, especially if you're in the rough and you can't really hit a pitching wedge through the rough. That'd be a great shot to have in the bag.
Right.
So we'll continue to look at it. Maybe, I mean, there's sprinkler heads everywhere, so we might have to do that again while we're out here.
Okay.
But I mean, you nailed that.
Thank you.
That's pretty good.